Get out of here with that shit, man. Yo, you don't know me and you don't know I'm going through, so fuck you and your lame ass point of view. That should have been my whole mission from the start. You put it together, I tear it all apart. What? Gotta get mine, stepping through this minefield, and what's not mine becomes mine. You mine? That's the way I gotta take it from the mans. Put a price up on the fans, I put let up in the stand. It doesn't matter who the target is. You know I'm gonna finish it once I get it started, kid. That's the way I gotta market it. Marksman, mercenary, making all your heart skip, and I can turn you into parts quick. Put you in a box and ship you off the yard six. Where the non-believers go. The ones that started bleeding because they couldn't take the bleeding from the beating, yo. So you might want to shut your mouth before you end up in a pine box headed down south. Your mama brought you in, I'ma take you out. Send you down to hell, you can burn like gout. I'ma make it clear, I won't leave a doubt. I told you I'm here, it's my only route. So you can stick around because it's gonna be a thriller. In this world, ain't no other option for a killer. I just gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Body for a price, just say so. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. If it means kill 'em all, then I won't say no. No, no is what I hear all the time when I'm slaying them. Body parts, so nice for laying them. Slice, slice, dicing up some mayhem. Gotta keep it light in this dark world of gray and black. But you can get your axe to the back or a slap to the face from the clap of a gat. Strapped to your waist, plastic to your hat. Back, 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 feel the tragic collapse. I say this pretty serious, so maybe you should start thinking, well, it's time to be fearing this. Cause if I keep hearing this, I'ma have no other choice but to leave your whole fam hearingless. Yeah, that's how really real it is. I care about my pockets, not about your feelings, shit. So when I kill you, man, it ain't personal, it's just the only way I still can make a grand. Understand what I'm talking about? Get the picture of what this all about? It's time for you to walk it out. You don't wanna be around when these dogs start barking out. You don't wanna play the target route, cause I don't get paid unless the fucking target's out. That's the way it goes, that's the only way I know just to make my dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Body for a price, just say so. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. If it means kill 'em all, then I won't say no. Shit, you think I'm just gonna sit around and do nothing? Huh. They're fucking monsters out there, man. Somebody's gotta kill 'em. You can keep your justice, man. I got my justice right here. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Body for a price, just say so. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. If it means kill 'em all, then I won't say no.
Hello. Hi. Guess what? I'm here on the Wednesday. I finally did it. I'm finally remotely alive. Remotely alive and not absolutely in shambles to actually fucking get it streamed on a Wednesday. Ain't that fucking grand? It is. It is. I can finally go back to playing Phoenix Wright. My throat is still kind of fucked. It's slightly minor now because it's just I can't describe it, but I refuse to go to a doctor. I refuse to go to a doctor about it for now because I'm an irresponsible cunt sometimes, and that's just how it is. So I just hope it's all gone till I don't know, like next week or some shit. I just hope it's all gone by next week or some shit. We'll see about that, right? Yeah. But yeah, which means I'll try not to strain my voice too much. I say that. Obviously, playing this game, there's a lot of voice straining going on, knowing it myself. But you know what? That's exactly why we say, fuck it, we ball. So, yeah, we're back. We're back in the courtroom. We're going back. I completely forgot everything about this case other than some clown died. Actually, no. There was no dead clown. There was no dead clown, but the main actor got, like, the main circus actor got murdered. I mean, accidentally died, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Accidentally died, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And, it was potentially the fucking crazy-ass clown. Potentially. Potentially it was the crazy-ass clown. We'll find out. We'll find out. The big top. December 29th. Wow, this is almost topical. Well, this would have been topical if I, you know, Would have been topical if I actually got my ass up. It wasn't gone over Christmas. Nonetheless, anyway. December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 5. Oh right, I forgot about a Joestar. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk? What? I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie. Stage? Oh yeah, Max was also like some Billy Joe Bob, wasn't he? Yeah. He was some Billy Joe Bob. Don't worry, that won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick? Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? Ah, you don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. This is not a show. I mean, it is a showing of guilt or innocence, but still. This is not a show. No. Actually, let me check the court record. Let me check the fucking court record. Alright, so. This is the funny puppet guy. The funny puppet guy is, weirdly enough, into a little girl. Unfortunately, Max is also into a little girl. So, I don't want either of those guys to stay alive at the end of this. But, you know, whatever. So she's there. This is the fucking clown who potentially killed him. And... actually, true, Max and I was the fucking circus director who died. There we go, never mind. I twisted it around in my head. This guy couldn't be dead, otherwise he wouldn't be standing in front of me. But he's the one who's convicted of the murder. Of the fucking circus director. He's dead. He's dead. Do I have an autopsy report? Do I have an autopsy report? Not quite. Alright, so Max's hat was found on the scene. He was having salary negotiations. This is a funny little movie poster, or movie poster, circus poster we might need. Right, they did have a fucking war in the cafeteria at some point, for reasons unbeknownst to myself again. Oh yeah, Acro's some guy. And their monkeys did a bunch of shit. That's a cheap ring. That's the ring the fucking ventriloquist puppet wanted to give to Regina. Yeah, because, you know, he wanted to marry her for reasons. Alright, guess I'll construct this shit in the courtroom like a real pro. I'll have to figure out what's going on while I'm in the middle of it. Kind of like Phoenix Wright did in the first, like, trial. You can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? No? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side. No. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that, actually. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. You know, he does have a point. 10 a.m., it's time for court. We're not fly- ah, fuck, it's Von Karma. Not the case of one... Whoa, what?
Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry, I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandson is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
Yeah. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah?
The Spirit Channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy.
Ah, can't admit you lost now, did you? Can't admit you lost.
It did not count, do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I am not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose to anything.
Well, but you did lose. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
I am? Me? Guilty?
Yeah, what are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge.
But it's not like you'll bring her dad back.
There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well, you went on your first bit, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now!
Oh god.
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Wow! That's cruel, man. Don't mention it, it's no trouble. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well, I would like you to begin by shedding light on the evidence in question. Yes, please, because I forgot.
At your service, sir. Right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Hell. Yes, please tell what happened. I forgot.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out.
Do I have anything that tells me the time? Cool, so I can't nail him on that one yet.
All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines.
True.
The practice session broke up at around 10 p.m.
Really, did it now?
The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lounge at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box that is a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck.
Ah, blunt force trauma.
I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
Court accepts this into evidence. Oh, thank fuck, I have an autopsy report now. I always feel on edge when I don't have an autopsy report, because they can be like, yeah, he died this way. Actually, he died this way. Actually, your autopsy report is fully outdated, Your Honor.
A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
I have nothing.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have nothing. I'm just gonna push him on anything, as usual.
Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up at the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal, maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
Snow. Let me see. There's got to be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Why now? Can that be considered an inch?
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing at the time?
Really now? When you say all of a circus performance, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Rita the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you're welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Huh.
After practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay, not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Oh!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Take the gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim meant his end?
Okay, so... I see. A wooden box.
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say?
20 pounds. How much is 20 pounds? Hold on. I need to go EU for a second, right? What is 20 pounds in kilograms? 9 kilograms is not heavy, Gumshoe. What the fuck? 9 kilograms is fuck all. This man alright? Is this man alright? Being my only channel, might as well ask some questions. Ask about the content. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper. Pepper. Why in the world was it locked in that big box?
There's only one little bottle in that huge box. I wonder if it has some sort of special meaning? Pepper. According to the author report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak.
I fear we said it was something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No, I bet you made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
That's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean all we're gonna get out of is a little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call him my next witness.
I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
Oh, I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Carmel, call your next witness.
Oh boy. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. Oh, fuck. We must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well. Trilo. Oh, great. Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Trillo Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me. The witness called to the stand one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said I was the singer. I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace it with a song. Word of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
It had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics, at least something to be decided, so to speak.
Trillo, you know, better than to insult the judge.
Shut up, just look at your nose. What would you think would have sense to fix it? It's all I want to punch you in the face on the off chance of sweating would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order, order. I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony. Ow!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Oh boy. We have a nut job.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean clown. Once we get to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance.
Yeah, good one.
That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest.
Fair.
How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, could that mean the clown committed a crime?
Huh. You know, he's got a point. But Judge has a point. I'm shocked. Judge has a point for once. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why's that?
Here's absolute proof.
No cat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Ah. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. The clown was the murderer. There would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Mr. Karma. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay, well, I guess she's the boss again today. The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way of needing over for good.
Shit, poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
But what happened?
Why the plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house have been a better idea? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm a good funker. At least my teachers always said I was. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. Gee. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense. It makes Max one suspicious character.
Yeah, but weren't they disgusting shit? There's more to the story that meets the eye. Is there something I am missing this? I only saw Max. That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Yeah, where's the victim? Doesn't seem like you've seen someone else as well. What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? What do you suppose the witness should have seen? The fucking victim!
That's the victim.
That's correct. If Triller was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Yeah. Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Gahaha.
I see. It seems at this stage, I have no reason to doubt the witness' testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
That's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Triller would have to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? He does. Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose I would have been around. Hey, what time was it?
I think around... It was at 10:30 p.m., I think. Right, descended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time? I guess it sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
This is Phoenix Wright. We can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under pressure already, and I'm onto something.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out the cold that night?
Either Max or her. Either Max or her. Did he have to ring with him at the time? I don't remember. Either he deliberately waited for Max, which would make him an asshole. Now he couldn't have deliberately waited for him. Unless? Nah, he was waiting for Regina to give her the ring, I think. Also, I gotta save. Hang on, there you go. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. He just, he just fucking exploded. he just fucking exploded. What the hell? He just went fucking poof. Just shattered it to pieces. Someone go pick up the fucking puppet, man. Shit. Jeez. He just fucking went kapoof. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Oh look, he's back together.
This is true.
But I can't really ask me that question.
Who cares what I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Yeah.
Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Yeah.
He explodes again.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there's a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max. Okay, how? There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
Yeah. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for Ria this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina.
Pain. Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Where were you, or were you not waiting? Were you or were you not waiting for Regina to enter the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
I mean, I guess you got a point with that sentence, but shouldn't it be a thing for? I don't know.
Well, that matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
Oh, pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my...
Do you now? Do you now, Blood? Do you? Are you sure you have the ring?
You are going to propose, you, a puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
Please don't say such things. She's 16, man. She's 16, Grandpa, kids, you know.
Exactly.
This honor is looking less than honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What's that sigh at the end? By propose, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina.
Of course it's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together.
Oh, that would be pretty fucking sick.
Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it? That's the truth.
What was it exactly you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer the question, what was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
It matches her beauty, it's cheap. Engagement ring? Well, those two nearly fell on their chairs. Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francisco's whips looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Keep going. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment, not monument. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to human— Ow! I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise her testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
An engagement ring.
That's exactly diamond. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's going to love it.
It's just a ring. What's the matter, Nick? Well, there's got to be something I can catch him on. Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You've got to be kidding me. You think Ben could pull that off?
I'm sorry, but really.
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing. Really?
So you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity snub kept getting in the way.
Uppity snob, you couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. Shut up. When I get a hold of him, I'm going to saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. That is a threat. You shouldn't make threats in court, good sir. Or anywhere, really. Well, they always say that love creates rivalries. So what about this present? So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina?
Of course I am. I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give it up that easily.
I wonder how much you receive for appearing in the circus. Probably way more than he deserves.
How about it, Nick?
I think it's about time to unwrap this boy's testimony. The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe you should get out more. Yeah, I have the ring right here, my dude. Tyler, do you mind if I show you something? What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to double team me now.
You recognize this ring? Yeah, that's mine. Give it back. Thief! Thief!
Can you just testify about this very object? I believe you said in the end I wasn't able to give it to her, so you still had it in your pocket? Why then do I have the ring right here? This will never get old. Him just like exploding will never get old. What's going on here?
That's Ben, say something.
You want to spot like that, Bruno? I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean the room they put money, like the bank vault?
Yeah, that filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming with him.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer you avoid slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey in every sense of the word. Oh, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after shiny things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Plato! When was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was, at that time, you know, but at night and at the crime.
What did you just say?
Details! I need a bit more details. It was stolen right after Max showed up at the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, not have been taken around that time. Monkey!
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. Nothing to do with anything, especially not to commit a murder.
Right. About that. The monkey committed the murder. That's it. The monkey's the killer. Also, Ben has severe monkey PTSD now. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trillo Quist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You're exactly what I did. I chased after that ring, snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
It's indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point. What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough, and the testimony is a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after the Money the Monkey. When the witness wasn't off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where were you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright. Well, then tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, it doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get the dogface in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw that night.
Heh, I've told you so many times. You'd think you'd know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, Stick Boy. Stick Boy. And I'm sure it will change some more.
When there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep going after him.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Alright.
I'll give you that I was waiting the night for Regina. But it doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactic at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing these 3 ridiculous symbols.
So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
So he did not see the murder. Then Money snatched your ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived at the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know. 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think someone would have slipped by me?
Yes, actually.
Well, there's an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose.
Yikes. That judge is even more dangerous to a case than Trillo. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course it's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
Well, I guess that makes sense, especially when I was waiting for Regina. About what time would you say the events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on planet Earth you can't figure it out for yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. You already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes, I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it?
Yeah, what time was it? Let me think about that for a second. How? I'm not good at math.
It was 10:10 p.m.
Oh, yes, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right, because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon during your day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night.
But you said evening.
What, Ben? You've got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, fellow. You said good evening at night.
Sorry, bro. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible. Performance lives and breathes as performance. You should know better.
Gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Ben's half of the comedy act. Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? Strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly, how is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a co-worker, I would understand.
How would that hurt?
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. No reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. How do they go about proving that with evidence? Bluffing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony. You are 100% absolutely sure of what you just said.
I told you already. Jeez, I'm 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way that he could be any more confident than that, right? Well, you can't be confident in a lie. You can't be confident in misinformation. Those three ridiculous symbols, huh?
Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? You're gonna ask again, answer with a chorus. Everyone together now.
Second cloak, white roses.
Thank you very much.
Why, you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun showing out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in this testimony somewhere.
But if I told to make something stick, all I can do is try, right, Nick? Gotta have something of a proof useful. Alright. I mean, you had a reason to mess with the bloke. Your reason for not messing with the cunt, who greeting him wrongly, was, he bashed you on the head. Trillo, it's not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder.
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end up with someone getting clonked over the head.
Yeah.
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we hand that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is, on the day of the crime, but the defendant of witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Cordial. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just go up and say good evening to his rival. Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. West. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He saw a different person in the outfit. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If you had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Triller made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You...
Would the defense kindly explain who it was that Triller saw the evening then? the ringmaster himself, because he used a huge ass fucking cloak to cover the box. That's my theory. That is my current theory. Considering the old temper of the witness, there's only one person he would greet. Was for Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. She's 16, you fucking pillock. No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trina would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah, I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? Exactly. You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him Trillo, is not correct. Answer the question, Mr. Quest.
Order. How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactic.
How?
I figured it's high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness was clearly stated that he saw the defendant's free symbol. Free symbol?
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you've got to remember them by now.
Yes, we know. The silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone who could wear them, they'd even look great on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's free symbol. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Steel Samurai moment. Possibly even Russell Berry. What?
Miss Von Karma, we have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant.
Well,
That's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we finally want a point in this one. Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Uh-oh. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but...
What?
Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? The clown. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond the shadow of a doubt, as an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing, that there is no other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Okay. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
Fuck. To be continued, goddamn. Do. Alrighty then. Try number 2.
So sweetie, you have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
And would you look at that funny picture right here? Despite the fact, it's not photograph we could use. However, the hat and the cloak were right fucking there for him to grab and walk away with. The only thing that's missing here is the wooden box. But he might have found it on the way. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly, he told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means? It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went looking like Max. Fabulous, that's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? True, he has no reason to. Unless he wants to cover the wooden box. Because the puppet didn't say he saw him with a box. Because I'm pretty sure I would have seen a massive ass fucking wooden box. If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my steel cat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Well, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to do when I grew up, magician or president. You have no idea how hard it is to make the decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous, this mystery just keeps getting deeper. Fuck. Alright. Now then, everyone back. Let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Vakarma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well, I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did you just call him a pitiful clown?
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
Did he just sing the fucking Prince of Bel-Air theme? Because I just read in fucking West Clonadelphia, born and raised. They just made the Prince of Bel-Air joke. They just fucking went Prince of Bel-Air on this bitch. Sure.
Name and occupation.
Would the witness please inform the court why you're speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh, Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? Oh, 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 oh. But a couple of clouds that were up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. That man's actually just Prince of Bel-Airing. What a man! What a goddamn clown! Also, hey, check. Are we doing well? That clown is actually just fucking quoting the Prince of Bel-Air.
Your name.
Lawrence Kurtz, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, it is. Also, hey, Matrix. Hey, Matrix. Thanks for immortalizing the fresh clown of Bel-Air. Or the fresh clown of a murder scene, really. Well, Mr. Kurtz, will you please testify to what you saw that evening? Without the humor, please. Oh, okay. Ah, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogy self in court. I'm fucking glad. How you doing, Matrix? Hope you're doing well. I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. Haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. Damn. He's the average Twitter user. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone... This is not a witness testimony. This is a pitiful argument. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? You're being absolute shit, but I do appreciate the Prince of Bel-Air. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness! Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. First, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You really heard me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe. Jeez. Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Oh, of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. That's not a good thing. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. Not quite, but, you know... I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head. But the ringmaster was wearing the cloak. Unless... there's yet another person involved. That could be yet another person involved. It could be the guy who owned the monkey. Could have been the guy who owns the fucking monkey. Because we haven't seen this fucker alright yet. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. No. Lol. Of course it can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has a sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. Oh, that must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that!
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would be a disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you're not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling.
I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray away from the facts, I will hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Oh boy. But you didn't go alone because you went with Ben and Trillo. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 PM, correct?
See, that's the thing, huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10
I'm gonna fucking commit things. I'm going to fucking commit GitHub builds.
Now 8 o'clock? That's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke.
No. Let's not make it 8 PM, alright, Joe? No.
What do you mean by let's not? Don't take the clown out of this clowning around.
Come on, Nick, just listen to us. No! There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped.
Would the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You're so boring. Fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy.
You were pooped that night. Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. Ha 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 ha. That one was cool, huh? I hear these kids really love toilet humor these days. Unfortunately, the wrong type of toilet. Anyway. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. Fuck. Christ. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. My room is here. And they look about yay big. I say they were about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet, that's not far at all. It was snowing that night and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with testimony regarding the two shadows you saw. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away. That's right, I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Car- So you're telling me she coerced you into thinking that way? Curious. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max the ringmaster I saw that night. Yeah, that's called being gaslit. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. No, fuck you. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yes. Oh, yowza. Enough foolishness, get back on track. Would the witness please testify as what he saw, and only what he saw? You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non-sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Ha ha ha. Whoa. Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. Ah, that's a hefty one. That's a hefty one. Is this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Ah. 5 penalty points? Yeah, that one stings. That one fucking hurts. That one fucking hurts. Ah. What do I have there? What reason would he have to not get seen? I remember the testimony, it was... Yeah, he did say he was like... I mean, he couldn't have seen him because of the cloak. He couldn't have seen him properly because of the fucking cloak, so he couldn't have known who hit whom. He literally couldn't have seen who beat up whom. The cloak, yeah, because, you know, the ringmaster, potentially the ringmaster was wearing the cloak. What cloak? Max's cloak that the potentially ringmaster wore, or whoever was carrying the funny box, I guess. That funny cloak. Where's it in the photo? It's non-existent. It's non-existent in the photo, unfortunately. The hat was there, but the cloak ain't there. The box is still there, though. That is a teeny bit of problem, yeah. But actually, no. We would have noticed the fucking box, wouldn't he? He would have noticed the fucking box, wouldn't he? He said he saw everything. He would have seen a huge ass wooden crate in there. Yeah, he would have noticed this fucking thing. You know what they say in the biz? Fuck it, we ball. Of course I have grounds to make this claim. Then let's hear it. That's something I can't share with you at this time. I guess we're just bluffing. What did you just say, Mr. Wright? I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way to words for the judge. Maybe we should get a bit of more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Wright, before words even testimony, you know what must be pending. Okay. Okay. Ah, fuck it, I'll be fine with 2 health. That's harsh. What you told us yesterday were kind of different. I remember what he told us yesterday, that was 5 weeks ago. Yeah, I noticed it, we just got to pinpoint what's changed. I don't remember, that was 5 weeks ago! 4 weeks, I think. I don't fucking remember what's different. Is he gonna rail me for pressing on this one? Is he gonna rail me for pressing on this one? Oh, fuck it. But where's the cloak? We don't fucking know, unfortunately. You just happened to glance out of the window. You could say that. You could say that I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. Should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Yes, actually. Exactly what? That is proof? Oh, you're right, actually. You couldn't have seen the cloak. You know, that's fair, actually. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Oh, great. Thanks for repeating that because I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you heard the fucking noise. Sounds like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? And that's exactly when the murder happened. Oh, no. It's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. You should start turning the tables in our favor. What was the sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say. Mr. Curls, may the code remind you that humor is unnecessary. How did you know that was gonna make a joke? Ha ha ha. I guess it sounded like, I suppose it sounded like something getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit, huh? What then? You went to look out the window and you saw, huh? Alright, let's hit him with the let's hit him with the funny cloak question. Oh, that's fucked. Denied. Huh. Why did I do that? I don't know. I just felt like it. Oh yeah, still this funny thing here. I don't know, does a 20 kilogram, does like a 9 kilogram box do this much noise? I mean, I guess it's made out of wood. I mean, it's 9 kilograms, that's fuck all, but... Was dropped maybe, yeah, it's fair, kind of. That's kind of fair. Oh, I have nothing else to go off anyway, so you know what. Unfortunate. Nope, not yet. I don't have a clear basis yet. No, wait a second, Miss Von Karma. This time I do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly. That's right, what he said. Bailed out by the judge. What an honor indeed. A verbal censor would be best. You're not rude, Mr. Wright. Owie. Close enough. Alright, hit this line again. Yeah. Keep pressing that bitch. There you go. Yeah. Magister getting punished. Yeah, unfortunate. At least this ain't the fucking, you know, Von Karma case. There you go. At least this ain't the Von Karma case. What does it sound like? Yeah, it was a baboon. Far away though. Ringmaster was Michael's burning cloak. They were a bit far away though. But if the sound of the impact would have been, you know, where they're standing. But yeah, if that singular sound was the time of murder, I don't care about the bottle. I know it's the mobile weapon. But if him being banged over the head was what woke him up, they couldn't be standing apart unless the guy would have already skedaddled off like halfway through. So the huge noise is either the box or the man being banged over the head. If it was him being banged over the head, there's no way you could have seen them further apart. Actually, no, he doesn't. He never said about further apart. He just said stay further away from the window. Never mind. Hmm. It's just a monkey. Where was the crime? In front of Mo's place, near the lodging house. So right and does it take my cursor? Yeah, right around this funny area here. That's why I got banged over the head. Was it near a wall? Oh yeah, 30, hold on, 30 feet? I need a second. Feet in meters. Hold on, I need. Okay, that's 9 meters. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, this is bullshit. Fucking Americans, man. Still doesn't work. It's not snowing, apparently. Oh! Fixing the night. That's unfortunate. Yeah, apparently that's not close to the wall, I guess. How could you tell though? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. I guess he just gambled. I guess he just gambled. Medicine, now it's just pepper. That is just pepper, that's no reason to. Can we look at it? No, we can't. It's just pepper. It is literally just pepper stored in the box. I don't know what it's for, but you know, whatever. Also, what happened to the hat? It was just there, I guess. The hat was just at the crime scene. It's not in the picture, but it was at the crime scene, according to the cops. I don't know why he didn't mention it, but... Irrelevant. Is he known for wearing the hat? Yes, he is known for wearing the hat. But I think if I throw the hat at them, they'll just... I don't know, you think they think they'll bash me in? Fuck it. Nah, they don't care about the hat. They don't give a shit about the hat. It makes sense until you spoke with a prosecutor. Yeah, that's because Miss Karma's manipulating your ass. Yeah, I know, it's a fucking free symbol, you know. Have I tried pressing everything? I did, but you know, I'm getting penalized for everything. That's the one. If I press him here, he mentions the funky symbols. But I already gave him the hat. This wasn't the one where he mentioned the funky symbols, but you know, I already gave him the hat on the specific one. He doesn't like it. Crime scene image on this one. I mean, I guess we could just unfortunate. I usually don't look at this, but this is very ironic that Franziska von Karma is here now. Hello. Hello, Miss von Karma. Why? Why are you doing this to me? This most hat alive. Yes, it is. Actually, no, I have a plan. First of all, I'm gonna load because I'm a safe scumming piece of shit, right? That is exactly what I was going for. Because remember when she penalized me for 5 points? I can prove that shit now. I can tell it to fuck off now. Yeah. Didn't see a weapon. You couldn't have seen Jack. Shut up, Franziska. Penalty my ass. Of course I do. You just said it. Yeah. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Most said that he heard a sound like a thump for someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Moji stated that the following under oath. He kept watching them, and all of a sudden he clonked them over the head. However, if man was to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. What? 1972? Crack clown? 1972? Crack clown?
Mr. Kurtz, do you ever respond? How do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? I didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped the maximum security clown car. What? Mr. Kurtz, are you reciting the C team?
Oh my fucking god. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Anyway.
No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well, oh, you're back from your jog. Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Falsely, yes.
Von Karma. Tampering with witnesses again.
Well, at least she ain't tasing me yet. She's hitting me with a whip, but she ain't tasing me in the evidence room yet, like her dad did. Her dad's a whore. And her dad's in jail.
So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I did look out of my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Girls, Your Honor, you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette.
I mean, theoretically, right? If we put the man in jail, would that completely dismantle and devalue his testimony? Because in that case, it would very much help me, because then Von Karma no longer has the basis of putting him here. All right. This is probably the time where we can bring up the hat. This is probably the time when we can bring up the hat.
A little bit far away, but that shadow could have only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there.
But what about the roses?
His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Fuck. It does seem as if the defendant was still to see the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. I have to believe in that. Right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination.
Am I no longer gonna get penalized for asking things? Question mark? How can you be so sure? Don't you think you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max. It's an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? Also, there's only one pair of fingerprints. We don't have fingerprints in here. Fingerprints are nowhere to be found in this file. Footprints. Oh yeah, true. Fair. That is also true, yeah. I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. That's a lie. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. Doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Triller said the same thing, but if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? I thought of that myself, but just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been... Now you saw a face? Now you just magically saw a face?
You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. The shape of the face, fair, but you know... I mean, fair, but you know... That is not a black cloak, that is a purple cloak. Anyway. You're sure that is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said, Exactly what I said, I saw is what I said, what I saw. Shut up. I've got eyes like a hawk.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie. Don't birds have terrible night vision?
Well, that's not all I saw.
How? You were able to see that kind of detail from your window. There was light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much. Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like?
I could see like a hawk out of my left eye, and an eagle out of my right eye.
Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20. Fuck. Most videos can see the crime scene clearly.
The more we look at this man, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
How do you only see the silhouette then? Yes. So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. They claim it was a blunt object, at least it says on the autopsy report. With Trudeau's testimony now most, it really seems like Max is the killer. Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this. That's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that will help, and I've got to do it. I don't know. Can we look at the hat? I don't think we can like direct look at the hat. I mean, that's all we gotta get. That's all we're gonna get. And that's not a black cloak, but still. I'd still say it's purple. Dark purple, but you know, shenanigans. I don't know. I don't know. A pretty symbol. What if I just... Hold on.
What if I just... You missed one! Wait, it was actually it? That was actually it. Actually just going...
Actually, it's 3 symbols. Actually, it was 3 symbols you saw.
You should have seen. You say you saw all of Mac's uppity symbols. I suppose so, the Soul Cat and the Cloak, right?
Well, actually, it was 3.
Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galacticus 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols?
Yay, everyone get ready! All together now!
Soul Cat, Cloak, White Roses! What the?
Who cares if he knew that they were here 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Really now? Isn't that right, Mo?
You like pie? I like pie. Oh shit. Oh. Those were quite a number of fucking pie numbers.
Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth, not fractions.
What, you don't like 3.14? What was it, 3.14? 3.1415, I think? 14157? I don't like pie, I love pie.
Order. Slam. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
Yeah, 14159. That's the ones I remembered. I used to have a work colleague, right? I know this is intense for a second, but I need to get it off my chest. Off my chest, quote unquote, like it's some trauma dump. No. But I used to have a work colleague, right? He had like a giant sheet of paper on his desk. For no apparent reason at all. It had like a bunch of fucking like numbers of pi. I was like, why? He just had it there on his fucking desk. It's like, okay, man.
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way you could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case,
then the police would have found them on the scene of the crime.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with the court.
Got on the ropes now. Seemingly insignificant fact never failed to lead me to that truth just yet.
Somebody's toying with the court, but it's not me.
Your Honor, do you recall Trotta's testimony?
He said there was no way he could mistake someone wearing these 3 symbols.
And that no one could mistake someone with that crazy getup. The entire 3-piece getup.
Trotta saw them all. Trotta saw all 3 of Max's symbols.
However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw.
There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this.
Judge, forget the roses. Think about this other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. How? Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Oh shit, this is like the fastest, most intense back and forth I had so far. Like they were like throwing punches on the double. God damn. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with it.
Jesus, Judge. You don't have to slam him this hard. You don't have to slam him this hard.
I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable, which means that for my peace of mind, I am going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling? Nick, this is your last chance. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Alright. Lock in, gamers. Don't screw it up. I am going to screw it up, because that is my job.
There's no doubt in my mind there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there, I'm squeakily sure of that. Especially the silk hat, there's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it an entire time when he was on the scene.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of battering against the witness. If you are going to prove to me there is a contradiction with Mr. Kurtz's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation.
Only got a single shot at this. Gotta be very careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Do I? He couldn't have, because we have the hat. He couldn't have had it the entire time because we have the hat right now. Right? Yeah. He couldn't have had it the entire fucking time because we have the fucking hat right here. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw tonight, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask this question? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene. That means the silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified the contrary. The witness stated that it was wearing the entire time it was on the scene.
No, that's not true!
It's true now, motherfucker.
Order, order, order! Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor?
What is the meaning of all this? Oh shit. Judd's going crazy. You were old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Okay, that's too harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your testimony, among other things.
Holy shit, the judge hates this man.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right?
No, we don't like you, period.
You have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. I'll always be younger than you.
Curious. Some question how we didn't see the mold of the hat in the snow. True, but probably irrelevant.
No matter what I get, I'll always be younger than you.
Cries. Dies.
Enough of these childish roastfuls, Mr. Kurtz. Who do you think you are?
I saw him, I swear, some it was Max. Even if he didn't have the roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid. Pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing his dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? Something I've been mulling over for a while now.
Mo.
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? Yeah, he went. What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me like that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. Fuck off. This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Yeah.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. Are you sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to a criminal left the scene?
The lack of footsteps. It's the lack of footsteps. Maybe he flew. Who knows? It is Maximilian Galactica after all. But how would he have done it? Look at his photograph. Makes me laugh. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprint.
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second.
Uh-oh.
You guys can't just ignore everything I've said.
We can, actually. Dude must have been flying the entire time, actually.
Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Uh-oh. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. Oh, now you push against it? Hang on, I think I want to hear that truth. I think I want to hear that truth now if you push against it.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curl,
Yes.
the testimony you've provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, it's just
what?
I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really said.
Where would you look at that? She was tampering again, weren't she? She was tampering again, weren't she, eh?
Order, I will have order. Okay, Zhongli.
Also, that's blackmail. Ah, don't worry about it.
Franziska von Karma, how could you?
She's just bows. Okay, cool. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say.
Everyone's just at war, man. Everyone's just at war with each other. It's unreal.
Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say. What you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
You're not gonna believe this is all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste the time with your idiotic drivel. The truth is, he was flying.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo No.
On second thought, Judge, can we shoot the man?
Everything I said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw...
Was flying?
This is the truth now, get ready for it. He flew, he jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
Again, where are the footprints of him standing? Magic. But there's no footprints. You wanna know why there's no footprints? This motherfucker has a puppet. That puppet don't need no feet on the floor. That puppet don't need no feet on the floor. So what he could have done, right? Obviously, but that means the puppet is sentient. Nah, you could just like hook it up to like wires or some shit. You could just like hook it up to something. So technically, it could move its hand on its own. I mean, if you have wires and shit, probably, who knows? Magic. Blind people don't leave footprints. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is the world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me, especially since it's the best part of the story?
I mean, the word of spirit, exactly, the word of spirit mediums, he might have just flew. But the fucking, the puppet might have just have a life of its own. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? This is all a dream, isn't it? Just be completely flabbergasted, just be like, this is all a dream, innit? Yeah, clearly he's right. I actually believe him for once. What I just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he is telling the truth. That's what I think.
Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic.
Oh. Hex, you're right.
Yow!
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish dream.
Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
We have spirit mediums. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile!
If you disregard the need for proof, Miss Carlos, the case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Yeah. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprint at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
We did it!
Oh, fuck. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
Say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
Yeah, magic doesn't exist. I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. Sorry, Max, but this is about your life. We're made to break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
What we could do now is hope we find a flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea, let's do our best and catch this sucker.
To be continued. Investigation time, baby. The truth is, it was actually a bird. No, it was actually the monkey all along. was actually the monkey all along. Nick? What is it? Got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Don't worry about it. Magic tricks? Yeah, magic tricks are by definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Purdy showed me was incredible.
Purdy, the magic trick? Huh, what kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kinda like this?
How did you do it? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. To be fair. So, any ideas?
Everyone seems to hate Max, Ben, Trillo, Mo. They all have nothing nice to say.
A magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him.
He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle, but
what?
Well, it doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder.
And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand.
Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said he saw Max himself.
I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck in between a rock and a hard place.
There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it.
That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said it.
Do you think he might be trying to frame Max?
If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max, that would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew.
But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max.
You really helping my confidence here, Maya. Actually, that's the acrobat guy. That's the acrobat guy, if he's still around here.
You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
Alright, let's hear it. You ready?
Yes. Oh, wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Row your boat?
Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best. Well, this is just going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. You can't handle something as simple as this. What are you going to do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see how we're on a secret crash training course?
Nah, I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, kind of would give up until I said we'd try out this idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing it around for a new ventriloquist act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with the idea.
Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this back to you.
Ah, there it is.
Now that I've got the swing back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
You know what? I don't mind. It's just less shit on my list. It's just less stuff on my list.
I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yeah.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man, just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we saw hello and we said hello and he didn't even get a reply, not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? I would have thought it was a ringmaster. Huh.
Something is just adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
It's the acrobat, isn't it? It's the acrobat, isn't it? Could be.
Oh, it was Regina herself. Thought I would have noticed. I was hoping I could ask about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting on her right now. Really, that's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about this, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you wouldn't know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. I don't know. When you bought your eggs for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red. She looks like a vine red tomato. So, how's this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquist world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performance should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Truly, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right, you're right. Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row your boat. Will be the key to glorious victory. Not to rain your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part in this too. Oh, I'm leaving. Oh, hey.
Oh, it's you two.
You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story.
Oh yeah, Francisca was gonna like... yeah.
Miss Vakoma told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he was waiting for you to laugh at his joke.
I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much of your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're gonna get me to back by the woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor von Karma's always gonna rise on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, 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 don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. There isn't that room behind the window up there.
The acrobat's got this room up to the third floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's got to start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room, got it, pal?
Francisca von Karma. When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Her investigation? You mean she's gonna fake shit up there now? Oh, can't investigate the graffiti there. Ropes! What is covered up by this tarp? An old sign, perhaps? Nick, look out! We've got the killer trapped behind that tarp. But, wasn't funny? You know, it wouldn't have hurt if you look even a little bit surprised. Phew, you didn't know I was too scared to talk. Scared, right. Yeah, conditioner hasn't been used in a while. What? How'd you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you? Old Jehosen was easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Oh, look at the condenser. The snow's still piled on top of it. Wow, Nick. I'm impressed. Maybe you should Be a private investigator instead of an attorney. Yeah, no, not really. Oh, what else we got? Windows, railings, lamppost. This stage light was on at the time of the murder, wasn't it? That's what they say. We have the phones in a lodging house, so it makes sense that it was on. But the killer was worried that someone would spot him during the crime. His body was found here. I heard that the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. But wonder what really happened here. Good question, actually. I don't know. But that's what we're here for. I don't want to be in here, but fuck it. Well, it's not here. If it was here, he would have been able to tell even before he stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ha 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 ha. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. Huh. Must really love his work. What's your tune? That's all the books. Yada yada yada. Classic funny jokes are funny. The joke's on you! Anything new around here? No, I don't think there's anything new around here, but you know, we could still investigate a bit. Yeah. That's all the outfits. I think a costume collection, yeah. There was not much around here, that's all I should have brought. They're all broken. Hey, carrots. This is where Mo witnessed the crime. Oh, this is where Mo witnessed some craziness. I mean, come on, a flying criminal? Jeez. If we had a normal judge, he'd never believe something like that. This scene looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right, I wonder what happened. I think I want to imagine what goes on here. He knows everything. Let's get out of here. Go to the main entrance and head back into the big top. Is Regina still here? Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. Yeah, that's it. Look, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. Not even worth arguing for on this one. What do you mean? I see so far away from the ring, but they make up for the amount of people that can see a show. I think that if they personally all create all at once, the vibration they create could cause the big top to collapse. Interesting, but possible, yes. I'm glad I'm paid to come up with this stuff. Damn, Nick. Doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us, not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? Oh yeah. Blue chainsaw, for instance. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. It's strange, there weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Hmm. Hmm. Feel from the scene, you'll be able going to be circus in the sky. Fragile. Hmm. Hmm. Let's eat as much good food as we can before I die, like hamburgers. Apparently you didn't notice the big sign that says close by the snack stand. Ah, it's close? Yes it is. Okay, we have this, we have that, we have a ginormous lion statue. Hey look, that's where Max makes his grand appearance. Grand, alright. I want to try the tiny cord like that. How did I know she'd say that? You get everything here, right? Yeah, so far. Nope. Let's check out the office first. Max and Ringmaster had talks in this room. It could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why did you do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Who knows? This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. There's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me. I wasn't! How uncouth do you think I am anyway? This is strange. Everything looks a bit sick, it's old and cheap. Yeah. Pretty big photo on this as well. It's about the kid. Yeah. He really loves her, didn't he? He really was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Anything else around here? They call this a tail code, and they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? Scrap of white paper sticking out of the pocket. Yeah, but we kinda need it. I need that white piece of paper. Please, just give it to me. Let me have it. This is where the Ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. Hmm. Look at all the stars in this poster. Alright, yeah, that's all this shenanigans. Should make posters to promote our law firm. Yeah, right. Okay, that's the pictures. The guy shows history. Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. That's a trophy rack. Any special thing in here now? No. Cool. Nothing special in here this time. I don't think there's anything special period in this room now. Oh, hang on. Thank you cards. Right. The charity card. Unfortunately, get out of here. Into the cafeteria you go. Oh, right. Welcome to the wonderful, the most fabulous cafeteria. Yeah, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. I'll do it easy. Because cafeteria Mexican part is possibly a weapon of foul destruction? Wrong! Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? Yeah, I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria. Exactly, it's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. Oh, sorry. Just had to have a dramatic pause in there. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. It's been a real crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough.
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons.
Huh.
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly, how can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear, that creep just
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a psych block. You must be telling the truth. Damn. I don't think there's anything in this cafeteria now.
Take a good look at that sign, girlie.
It says keep the cafeteria clean.
I had a question mark on there. I'm thinking that might be why the cafeteria is so dirty.
Clearly an exclamation mark, but sure. I think the top of the stand. Tiny ass VIP table, yeah.
Yeah, you're two are going to help us restore order to this cafeteria?
What are you talking about? We're gonna help. You're gonna help too.
Clowns can't clean. We're here to throw pies, not clean them up. I'm a bust the gut boy, not a bust boy. Get it? There was 2 jokes in 1. I'm fat and funny.
Yes, Mo, we get it. Yeah. Looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the day of the murder. Not of the murder.
I was in charge of the cooking that day. It was going to be a special menu.
Really? What were you going to cook?
Momu burgers.
What else? A beefy burger filled with laughs and a sauce that
Tastes like my jokes.
so bland and terrible?
They're outstanding.
So those burgers leave just as bad of a taste in your mouth as his jokes then? Kind of. Bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Yeah, just fake a tidbit on there. Anything else on here?
I proposed you to a girl on horseback. Of course, I was much younger back then. Well, let's just say that my love was put out to pasture.
Oh, obviously, you failed. Which is over here.
Oh yeah, I wrote a new joke about the kitchen. Let's see, how did that joke go?
Let me guess, what did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Nice to meet you. It's gonna be something dumb like that.
What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Nice to meet you.
That's a great one, Mo. I would have never thought of that. Yeah, right. Great, How about that? Oh, anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Take the ring master's room again. Nothing. Cool. Oh, I was gonna fucking go to the entrance. There you go. Go into the motor scene. Maybe Von Karma's finished by now. No, she ain't. Von Karma ain't finished. So where can I go now? I guess I could go talk to Max. Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some person from local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out for real. Well, it would surely be a necessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. Huh. It would be contradicted. What? It would be contractual obligation. That's show business. Anyway. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off in the sky, did you? Here's how everyone went down, sweetie. The time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not something I just do at will. I don't care about the stupid clown says. It wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. That's a lie you told us. What do I do? I thinking chuckles into the chat? Who's chuckled? Yeah. I'll say Jackie. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I have won the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers of this circus are completely utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Think about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. Sorry to make it tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. This is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At the time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. Well, ironic because you killed someone. No, you didn't, but still. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who's a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to other people in the circus. Incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. I don't know. Look and learn, that's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Really now? So I have to use this at some point. Curious. Probably because the Grand Prix is holding. We probably have yet another trophy murder. Oh, so what's up, Wright? Hope you're doing well. We potentially have yet another trophy murder. Okay, what if I'm actually being an ass and doing this? Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we don't need to look at it. Okay, cool, never mind. I can't actually do it. It would have been hilarious though. Hey, is my karma done? For fuck's sake. Oh, nothing here. Nothing here. Alright, into the big top we go. And into the ringmaster's room we go. Still nothing. Okay, cool. Let's check out the cafeteria. Hey Mo! You wanna look at this funny thing? Oh, not this picture! You showed it to you guys too. You saw the cook salmon mixed in spice only to find the salmon went bad? Ah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I mean, you make a tuna fish casserole, that also works. I would have said it's probably like a turn just somewhere. I still have fucking meat in the freezer. I'll do it at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Or maybe on Friday. Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in a picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. Oh, the bust on the right, not the actual trophy. He's got a big bust? Wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm not into it, sort of thing. Phoenix? Phoenix? Not a thing to say. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared. Disappeared? You want to see it? There's a photo in the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture. That is why he saw the face. That is why he saw the face. For some odd reason, the fucking bust went flying. They airlifted the fucking bust, and that's exactly why he saw the outlines of Max's face. Because Max was still in the fucking office, just chilling. Now we just need to remember this. Hey, this thing's really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. White Mo is the good Mo in my book. Guess there really aren't many other things that have changed, huh? Well, there's this teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! What changed? It's gonna be a joke in it. Well, in the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says, to the murderer. Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. What? Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Huh. Nick, I think we better follow up with this important lead. Yeah, but how? It's a buttered white piece of paper, right? Damn it! Still can't steal it. Hey, buddy. He doesn't know. Unfortunate. Maybe the back alley is free right now. Nope. Maybe this room's free. Nope. Fuck. Oops, sorry. Menuing is hard, I swear. Hey, do you know about this? Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I don't know about that one. When I read it, I do know all about that one. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? When I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into his tailcoat. There we go. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal it. Find away from him, sweeties. Go and find on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You also might want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Oh, fuck. Well, at least now I could just steal the fucking thing. Hey, do you see that? It's a scrap of paper shoved into the pockets of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet it's the other half of a note the Mo gave us. Now let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Yoink. I knew it fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house plaza. Which murderer? So there was a murder before this. Tonight at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Huh. 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 What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Thinking about it makes me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Damn, Phoenix. Calm down, man. Not to be so aggressive. Actually, let me check out the table. Looks like they've left it exactly as it was in the murder. Okay, cool. What's the mute button when you need it? Yeah. Yeah, very that. Oh, back to the entrance. Hi, do you need to know anything about this? Never mind. Well, let's go to his room. Oi! Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But it's Miss Von Karma.
Oh, shit. Nick, what is that? That's beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
You saw the pager or something?
But don't mind, pal. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is fighting us. Ow! Fighting us lashes from this whip. Fuck.
Von Karma. She really did appear.
Was there a battle in court? It wasn't, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at the hands of making the national news? Ha ha ha. National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. But global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Why are you here? Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? I'm amazed you picked up that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory in 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in a summons for him to be called as the witness as we speak. This is the final name you'll call for Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want me to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find more about the information myself. Why do you keep giving it the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. Oh. My dad. You must mean the esteemed Manfred Von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation, then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know whom I refer to. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Huh? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained to give to prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred from Karma. Exactly right, it was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one. He never set foot in the court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick, but Mr. Edgeworth. Maya already told you this once, don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma. What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? Huh. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Yeah, right. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the third floor. Sorry I brought it up, Nick. Hello. Oh, you gone. You broke your legs. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yeah. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Good one. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to wander away from it all. Without me. Wow. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me, he was truly a lifesaver. Seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was, that's why I decided to do something very important. I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's so cute, she's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Did I take the hint of good grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? Wow! Nice hit. The nurse on my deck's was badly damaged, and he can't walk now. I can't even stand now. And since I live on the third floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. It's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Hmm. Oh! Really now? It's like, it doesn't seem like Aqua's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's in your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? Well, it's almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus? Oof. I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Geez, that sounds really ominous. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming up from below my window. I see, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What do you see? He was flying straight up to the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. Or at least the bust of his. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying. I'm absolutely sure, there's no doubt in my mind. Nick! Let's see if I can break open the locks on a whim here. Hey, I got what's up? Hope you're doing well. The wheelchair. Alright, let's see. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. Flying, if it were the real case, you'd have no reason to keep it secret. Are you really telling me a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Ah, okay. Okay, no, I need a bit more. Because none of this was dated to like 6 months ago. So, whatever. The feeling abandoned was 4 days back. Oh shit, what happened? If I am legally allowed to ask, of course. Huge pile of trash. Well, no trash, no monkey's treasure. I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things. You got a motorcycle exhaust. What do you call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Well, she is a shining beauty. No objections here. Casserole's done, I want some. Hell yeah, go for some casserole right now. That'd be pretty sick. Oh, she ain't here. There's nothing here. Let's just hope Regina's at the entrance, or like in the thingy. Because I don't know if there's anyone I can talk to at this point. Oh, thank fuck she's here. I got a bad feeling about this. Meow. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful, today's special must be filet of phoenix. Stay here. Hi. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Well. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was! I love my dad so much! I'd say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Know that I won't be able to see him for a while. A while? Yeah! When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Oh. Interesting. A star. That means that my dad is looking down at me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone's gone. Everyone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. Is that something from your past got caught up and what got to do for justification ruins your life? I mean, you're still here, so it couldn't have been that bad, right? 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 Surely. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Nah, she's coping as shit. Just to go back and clear something up. Why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? Must be something shiny, right? And you've given up being a sprite animator? Why? Like, even if some cunt calls you out on social media for some bullshit he did years ago, right? Who cares? Just keep doing the shit you want to do. Well, that's harmful to others, obviously, but, you know, just keep doing sprite animations. Fuck them. Who cares? It's your creative outlet. Fuck it. Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. I'll get it for you. Leave it all up to us. There's just no turning down that request. Yeah, you're really gonna do it? Well, guess I know what to look for. We have to look for a monkey. Not here, unfortunately. Not here, unfortunately. Maybe in... Oh, what? Menuing! Maybe here. Maybe here. Hi, I'd like to check out that pile again. Nope, nothing. Oh. Just incredibly well made. It's almost like a mate made up. Even a laundry and towel with the bed is folded perfectly. Huh. Monkey! Let's rip. Basketball. That was a funny swinging tire. That was a funny big top window. Huh. Just got for upper body training. Bob's new model. Yeah, don't worry about it. Hey, your monkey's a bitch. Oh, never mind. I can't talk to him about it. That's unfortunate. Can I present him with my request? No. What is this? That's all we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. Oh. In the cafeteria? But you weren't able to meet the same justification victim blaming in other places? I mean, if they've got no basis, do they have a reasonable basis? If they don't, fuck them. Just do the shit you want to do, clear out the things you want to clear up the things with the people who need to clear it up. And you know, that's it. What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. It's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Huh? Regina, ask her about it. Huh. He's doing the lecture, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Well, time to piss off Regina again. Hey, so about the funny note. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It wasn't your pocket? This piece of paper? Was it your pocket? I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Aqua's breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. When you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there, how did you know? Oh, so was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. What is this even about? Oh. Oh, 6 months ago, eh? 6 months ago, eh? There's someone else had quite the deal a couple months ago. Yes, someone else had quite the funky deal a couple months ago, right? What do you want to know? Do you really think I could get an injury like this from something like that? Never mind. Huh. Never mind. The practice was because of the injury, no. It's because of Pepper. Never mind. Huh. Maybe the monkey fucked him up. Of course not. To save comics, the okay, I need like one more thing to initiate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nick, it's money! A monkey's holding something. That's it, that's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Oh, fuck. Gex! Gah! Tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Nick, you. I swapped while the monkey was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. No. Maybe then they'll take you in the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Huh. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off all the burgers. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know will actually wear. Well, now that we've monkeyed it up a bit. Yo! Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's no. No wonder guys melt too much in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This is mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, the one that someone killed. Alright, hit me. He was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, he did something really bad during practice. He caught up fucking Acro. Was sitting down when he opened his mouth, you know, rawr. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you would put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they would scream because they love seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when... Yep. That's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. However, thanks for that, now I can slam this guy. Hey bud, you got murdered by a lion, didn't you? You got murdered by a lion, didn't you? Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. That's what? I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. Just saying I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attack is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight. You had to fight to save someone. What? The possible battle is going to try for things like that, huh? Save someone. But what did I fuck up? I had a monkey, right? No, fuck. I don't know. I guess. I guess the ringmaster? No. Never mind. Who was it then? I only half paid attention to the conversation, to be honest. But like, I half registered it because, yes. There we go. That's the kitty cat. And I guess bench? No. Clown? No. Fuck. Save yourself. He's only gonna save Max. Cool. Never mind. Uh. Let me talk to her once more. I gotta present you with the lion. No, never mind. Can't present him with the lion. Hi. Okay, cool. Cool. It's someone doing that practice. Who? Who? Who did he fucking bite? Let's hang on. The thing smells fantastic. So we know it can't be more. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, we're gonna be sure to use Silk, or aka the cafeteria. Oh, it smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's feeling like she's a sort of crazy hamburger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you to hamburger heaven. Well, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. I don't care about your burgers. Now the ringmaster's gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Ackford's story, haven't you? Okay, was a doctor when he was younger? He's calmed down a little bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Ackford was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yeah, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What, really? Max would still be an issue though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue is important. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. No. I'd like to see if anyone can get over this tragedy. You know, tragedy. You know, what is he talking about? Get over it. You know what tragedy, Mo? Hey, don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. It must be a tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Ah, yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang. Correct the mundo. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect you, but are you lying to us? Yeah, no, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone can get over this tragedy is a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, ain't I? Alright. Alright. Just a little accident. 6 months ago, eh? I got a little something about 6 months ago. again when you ask me. Some juicy burgers instead. I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Get an idea of what happened back then. Let's think about an accident. It would happen to be the cause of that accident, wouldn't it? Kitty cat. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you?
Yes.
I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside the mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised. He's involved in this too. He's involved in this? What must be talking about this person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Acro? Yes, because they're both in on it. It must have been Acro, right?
How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
There we go. There we go.
It's just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage.
He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma?
Only just now is lying in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see. How is he related to Acro? It's his brother or some shit, right?
Aye. It's his brother.
Huh?
The person that got bit was Acro's brother.
But brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Who's Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, but everyone always calls him Bat. He fell in love with Regina, trying to win her love was his downfall.
Oh my god, everyone's after her. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why'd you do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
Is that the bite? Sorry.
I never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Some sick grin.
No way, that's impossible. Smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem like it's always Mo who catches all those incredible events? Nick, can lions smile?
He never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
That's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Chaka 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 chaka.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo! Nice, what a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Pat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They're perfect together, huh? Huh. However, I now have everything to fuck over the man. Or fuck him over, quote unquote. To tell him what's up. Oh, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was it someone else?
I'm back because Ike was hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. As soon as you got things you want to talk about, so fire away. I do have things I want to talk about. So... You were fucked up because of the lion. Exactly. And you fought with the lion because it was messing with your brother. That. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, we must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention it. But he didn't mention about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of a tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of a tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together, that was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always. I see. Well, an accident is an accident, it wasn't anyone's fault. Everyone broke Necro's last cyclock. The one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Someone you don't seem to like much. Is it Max as usual? Because no one likes Max? No, actually. Oh, I mean, didn't I regain Regina because that's where his bro? Yeah, because his bro was always after Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite a set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. We didn't try to attack you. Twice. It wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate her. I've got proof of it. What are you talking about? Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe I'll... Get a murder paper. This is... Where'd you get it? Regina posted it in a bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. Hey, Jason, what's up, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Breakfast time. I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Oh, thank fuck. Give me my health back. Thank you. Alright, tell me about the beach incident. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Pat, had a dare with Regina. You're just waiting to make dinner? Same, actually. I'm gonna like once I'm done, I'm gonna have like a burger and then just head straight to bed because I'm slightly passing out currently. I'm slightly phasing out of his existence at some point. My younger brother, Pat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go with me on a date. That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too, but that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. Just a picture of an orangutan on the wall? Yes, because he has a monkey calendar, because this man likes monkeys a lot. He's like reverse Freezer. That's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Pat. When Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Pat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again, and that's the reason why I keep going. Father Regina, they were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Huh. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh! When you put down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? This is for karma. I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro will talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Fuck! Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it, I'll figure something out. Look at you all, full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. We're beginning to come together now. Is it? Is it? No, it kind of is. To be fair. To be fair, it kind of is. Save our progress. Yes. Baboom. Part 4. Wait, you're telling me there's even more? Oh, shit. Nonetheless, as I said, I'm like phasing out of existence a bit every now and then, and I'm a bit hungry. So that was the circus simulator for tonight. Yeah, that was funny. Circus simulator for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with some tomorrow. I mean Friday. Sorry, I'm not gonna get anyone's hopes up, knowing myself. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday with more video games. I'll see what I can do. I mean, now we finished Postal, I might just finish Dark Sector or Half-Life 2. Although I think I need like 2 more streams for Half-Life, but I'll see about it. Nonetheless, that was Phoenix Wright, Justice for All for tonight. I do thank you all for watching, and until then, don't die, because I make for shit defense in your case.